Previously on One Life to Live.
I love you so much. I just don't know how to tell you this.
All right, Max. Total war.
Were you pregnant? Did you lose the baby?
Yes.
Why don't you tell me what really happened? I mean, where's my son?
Jess, I'm in trouble.
I need you.
You know, we're gonna have to keep meeting like this because it'll drive my husband crazy.
And I'm sure that he would look great in a straitjacket player, but I'm kind of busy right now.
Oh, that's too bad because, see, I was having so much fun pretending you were my boy toy.
Well, I mean, it made Max think that I was at the mansion to fool around with you instead of looking for Asa.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? I think that from here on in, I'm going to keep my shirt on, if that's okay with you, of course.
All right. Anyway, I have a whole new plan of getting back at my insignificant other. What are you doing? Going camping or something?
Something like that. Listen, do you want anything?
Thanks. I just dropped by for a cup of coffee. You haven't seen Ben Davidson, by the way, have you?
No, I haven't seen him by the way or any other way. Why?
No reason.
Right. Well, if he comes by, I'll tell him that you were asking.
Are you expecting him?
Maybe. He comes by a lot. Look, Blair, I don't mean to be rude or anything.
No,
but,
look, I'm sorry about what happened with Asa.
Nothing happened with Asa.
I know. That's why I'm sorry. But I did hear that you and Jessica almost got the goods on him, right?
And Sammy Sosa almost beat Mark McGuire. So what?
You can hit a home run here, Christian. Now, I know that you have your own reasons for helping out Will Rappaport, but but
Blair.
listen to me. If you love Jessica, you take it from me. Be glad that competition is nowhere near here.
Jess, it's me. Something's wrong. I don't know. I'm in trouble. I need you here. Jess, you hear me? I don't know what it is. I just...
Hi, Marcia. How's it going? Okay, good. Thank you for calling me back. Hold on real quick, okay? I'm gonna go take this call in the other room.
Ben needs to know where Will is now.
I understand, but I don't want to keep Marcia waiting. Sorry. Will, what is it? What's wrong?
I don't know. I don't feel...
What? What? Tell me. What's wrong? Ben!
Will.
Wait a second.
Ben,
Give me the phone.
where are you?
Ben, give me the phone.
Come on, Will. I know it's you. Talk to me. You gotta come home. Your father needs you. Will, say something.
Ben!
Look, Pete, I know that picture I sent was terrible, all right? I'm getting you another one as we speak, but... So what have you done? Well, I'll tell you, you call the police again, all right? Find out if there's any more Jane Does. I mean, call the hospitals. I mean, what am I paying you for? Do your job. Look, I know it's tough, all right? But look, if you can't do this, I'll find somebody who can. Are we clear? Fine.
help you?
Here. This can't hurt.
Thank you.
Well, let's see if I can do better than a box of tissues. Are you here to report a crime? Sometimes it's not so easy to do. But if anything's happened to you, if someone's hurt you in any way, you can tell me about it. And I'll do whatever I can to make it right. That's why they pay me the not so big bucks here.
You're very sweet, thank you. But, really, there's nothing that you can do.
Now, let's not jump to conclusions here. I'm a pretty resourceful guy. Plus, I can't stand to see a woman cry. Everything will be okay. Really.
Oh, you out of your mind? Get your hands off!
Uncle RJ!
Uncle RJ?
So, it was the truth after all, what you told me at our wedding. You really were pregnant.
Yes. It was true. I was going to tell you that night after we were married. It was supposed to be a surprise. It was going to be a surprise. It was going to be my gift to the man that I love. When I found out I was pregnant, for sure, I should have just told you.
When was that?
It was a few weeks before the wedding. If I had just told you then, it might have made all the difference in the world.
Maybe, maybe not.
When we were going to get married, I thought that it was going to be a new chapter in my life, and I wanted the baby to be a part of that new life, not the life I was leaving behind. You would think by now I would have learned that just because you turn your back on the past doesn't mean that it's going to disappear. Then when Nora barged in and told you what I had done with your medical tests, I realized there wasn't going to be any wedding night to look forward to, and I just blurted it out. And I know how it must have sounded.
The timing did seem convenient.
After you caught me in a lie, how could I ever expect you to believe me? Of course, I could have made you believe me. I could have said, let's go to a clinic and find a doctor and let me take a pregnancy test.
Why didn't you do that?
Because I was scared. I was scared that you hated me so much by then that you were only going to care about me because of the baby. And I couldn't bear that. That I would have your child and not your love. I wanted you to come back. I wanted you to forgive me. For me. I cannot begin to tell you how sorry that I am. I'm sorry that I didn't tell you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I lost our baby. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Hands off me!
Stop.
Who the hell do you think you are?
Stop it.
File assault charges on you? Go ahead, try it, and I'll
Just
slap
stop it, please. Look, I'm sorry about this. My uncle can be a little overprotective.
You two really are related?
I'm Rachel Gannon. Hank Gannon is my father.
Where's your mother? I'm sorry.
Oh, Daddy.
Oh, baby. I'm so sorry. Call me. I would have picked you up at the airport.
I'm really sorry about your loss. Please let me know if there's anything I can do.
Rachel doesn't need squat from you. She's got her family right here.
Thank you for being so thoughtful. It was nice meeting you.
And you. Nora will be missed by everyone who's lucky enough to have known her.
Well, that's very nice. Now tell it walking. And stay the hell away from my niece. And you, trust him about as far as you can throw it.
Poor Uncle RJ. You miss her too, don't you?
Come on, Will. Your father is worried about you. At least tell me where you are and how you're doing.
Ben, please.
Will!
Let him try, honey.
Come on, Will. Damn it. Star 69. Nothing. Jessica, please, where is he?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, Jessica, darling, you've never been a good liar.
Look, Jessica, I have to find him. If the police find him first, they may shoot him.
He's right, you know. Will could be in a great deal of trouble, and so could you.
Look, I promised Sam that I would find his son. Now, please, tell me where he is.
I can't.
Well, then if you won't tell him, will you please tell me?
Dad, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry that I let you down.
Not good enough, Will. That's just not good enough. Look at this report card. Can you believe this? You got a C in science, a C- in algebra. I mean, how do you ever expect to get into a good college with grades like this? You have to think about your future. Or don't you care about your future?
There is no competition between Will and me.
Has the news reached him?
I don't know. But what I do know is that in the end, Jessica will know that she loves me.
You believe that?
Well, I have to. It's what keeps me going.
You sound like me not so long ago. I stood with Max in a chintzy chapel in Las Vegas. And I felt like the co-star at the royal wedding. For richer, for poor, till death do us part. I bought it all. Well, I tell you what, not anymore. From now on, I only believe in what I can touch, what I can see, what I can smell, what I can taste, and what I can hear. And spend. And I believe in payback in a big way.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. I'm not. Well, on that note, I guess I better get going because I really do need to find Ben Davidson.
Hey, Blair. This whole new plan that you're working on, how's it coming along?
Let's just say I am in a competition, and I'm going for the gold. See you later, good looking.
And then Will called Jess's cell phone just before you got here.
All right, Jessica, you have to tell me what Will said.
I never even said that it was Will, so...
Jess, look, I know you think you're doing the right thing here. I know you think you're protecting Will, but if you know where he is, you have to tell me. Don't you see what you're doing here is wrong?
Wrong? Everything has been wrong about this from the beginning. I got my grandfather to admit that he set up Will. I got that on tape. Christian and I, we caught up to the train, and we played the tape for Nora and Uncle Bo, and they said it would clear him, but it would just take some time. But even if we had all the time in the world, it still wouldn't be enough. So now Nora's gone, and so's the tape. That accident gave Will his only chance at freedom. Why should he throw that away? Why should he go to prison for something he didn't do?
He shouldn't. And I'm the last person in the entire world you have to convince of that. But with the state police after him, he's not free, Jess. He's just traded one prison for another kind of prison. And the longer he's out there on the run, the harder it's going to be to plead his case when he gets caught. And believe me, he's going to get caught. So look, Will's got to turn himself in.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Look, we can use the system to help him.
The system? The system is men like my grandfather who do what they want and say what they want. My grandfather lied to me. I believed in him, and he looked me in the face and lied to me. He said he loved me. I mean, is that love to you? No.
Well, honey, actually, he does love you, but it's in his own way.
Well, it's sure a lousy way.
I know it's a lousy way, and I know how badly he's hurt you, and I know that it looks like things can't get any worse right now, but trust me, darling, and Sam, Will's only chance right now is to turn himself in.
Well, I know you think so, Mom, but I don't. And I can't ask Will to believe in something that I don't believe in.
Jessica, please, come on, help us out
No,
here.
I'm sorry, I won't.
She's going to Will.
Ben. Don't go that way. Go, back way.
I'm sorry I had to do that. And I couldn't go. The police are trailing me.
Oh, no, I know that. That's all right. That's okay. I certainly trust Ben with my daughter's life, and I know you have to do whatever you can for Will because his life is at stake.
Hell, you dropped a full grade in science. A full grade. How do you explain that?
I blew it.
You blew it. I'd say you partied like there's no tomorrow. And if this keeps up, there won't be any tomorrow.
I know, I'm sorry. Dad, I am. I really am. I know that I've disappointed you.
No. Don't misunderstand. You haven't disappointed me. You've disappointed yourself. You've got tremendous ability. You're capable. I keep telling you that. Haven't I told you that?
Yes.
Right. You've got brains. You've got ability. And you've got opportunity. But the one thing you don't have is commitment, Will. Commitment to anything. With commitment, you can accomplish all kinds of things in life, whatever you put your mind to. But without commitment, you get this.
I'll change, Dad. I will. I mean, I know that I've messed up. I've messed up my whole life, but I mean it. I'm going to change. I will. I'll change everything.
Leave him alone, Sam. Our son doesn't have to change. I love him just the way he is.
Lindsay, what happened? It wasn't your fault.
Well, that's very nice of you to say.
No, I mean it. I mean, if anybody is to blame for all of this, it's me.
You didn't do anything wrong.
When you came to me on our wedding day to tell me that you were pregnant, I should have believed you. You know, it wasn't your job to convince me. It's my job to have a little faith and a little trust in you. And if I couldn't, then what was I doing marrying you in the first place?
I'm not going to let you take the blame. I gave you every reason not to trust me. I must have sounded like some desperate woman saying anything just to keep you.
You told me the truth, and I called you a liar.
You called me a liar, and I held that against you for a while. I know I didn't have a right to, but I did. And the night I lost the baby, that didn't matter anymore. Because all I wanted was you with me.
And I wish I'd been there.
You almost were. You remember that night that you came home and you found me in the hallway and you were upset about something and you just ran by without saying anything to me? the night you disappeared?
Lindsay, was this all my fault?
No, I don't want you to think that. When you saw me, I was okay. But after you left, Nora and I had a huge fight. And what difference does it make now how it happened? You know, what difference does it make? It happened, and you had a right to know.
What right did I have? You needed me and I walked away. Why do I always do that? Why the hell do I always walk away?
You have quite a daughter there. She's very loyal, and very sweet, and fierce, and very stubborn. Where do you suppose she gets those qualities, huh?
Gosh, I don't know. We only raised her to stand up for what she believes in.
All right, about now she believes in Will and little else.
No thanks to Asa. I can't believe that he betrayed her the way he did. He took the most optimistic young woman I ever met in my whole life, and he left her utterly disillusioned. And what he did to Will was much worse.
I don't want to get into the misery Olympics here. Nora says, concentrate on the solution, not the problem.
I'm so sorry. I'm so awfully sorry about Nora. I know how much you loved her.
Yeah. Well, for 20 years, I guess it was the world's worst kept secret, huh?
For what it's worth, I came to love her too. She became my perfect friend. She was wise, sensitive, very passionate. She was so alive.
She still is.
Oh, I know she is. And she always will be in our hearts and our memories.
That's not what I mean. She may be alive in our hearts, but she's also alive on this earth. I know that.
Can you believe she's gone?
I believe Bo let it happen. No, RJ, not now.
He's the one who should have been cremated on that train.
Don't say that again. Who's gonna stop me?
I am. Uncle RJ, I understand that you're upset. Believe me, I do. I know what my mother meant to you. But Bo was my stepfather for a number of years, and I know what she meant to him. He loved her. RJ, there's no one to blame here. That's what makes this so hard to accept. There's no rhyme, no reason. And there's no way to live with it. Oh, excuse me, I gotta go wash my face.
You know, RJ, you should listen to her. She's right, you know. Look, if you want to talk about it, Nora is dead. What's there to talk about? RJ, there's plenty to talk about. And you're not going to leave here until we do.
Christian, hey.
Jess, we need to get out of here. Will needs this stuff.
I know. Will's in trouble. Everybody's found out that we're helping Will. My mom, Will's dad, and then...
Yeah, I had a little run-in with Mr. Rappaport myself. All right, so we won't go now. We'll wait till all this just dies down.
No, we can't wait. Will called me, and he sounded terrible. He said he needed my help. I mean, I was going to go there by myself.
No, Jess, I never want you going to that cabin by yourself.
I know. I need you to help me out with this.
And you got me. We're going to see this through, okay? You and me, together, okay?
Right.
All right, well, let's go out the back just in case. Come on.
Where the hell are the keys? Man, I'm gonna lose. Where are the stupid keys?
Here they are. You know, saw your car parked here, and the keys were in the ignition. It's a good thing I did because, I could have been carjacked or something.
Yeah, you're about to wish you were.
Look, I saw your car parked, and I really needed to talk to
Save
somebody.
it, Blair. Catch him now. Damn it! How am I gonna find him now?
Man, I'm so sorry.
Hey.
I really am.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I saw your car parked there, and I thought it would be okay if I waited for you. I mean, you've been so kind and considerate to me. I didn't know that you were in such a hurry.
Well, I get all the time in the world now, thanks to you.
I said I was sorry, and I am sorry. I just needed to talk to someone. Do you know how few people are willing to even talk to me?
Yeah, well, right now it's one less than you might think.
You wouldn't say that if you knew what Max was doing to me right now.
Blair,
What?
get out.
What?
You heard me. Out. Let's go. Come on.
Dad. Max, he's moved Sky back into the mansion. He's plotting that mistress right in front of me. And it's breaking my heart.
I know it might sound crazy. I mean, sounds kind of crazy to me in a way. I was there when that car blew up. I felt the floor rock. I was a half mile away when that explosion happened. Bo says there's no way that Nora could have gotten out of there, but I know she's alive. Vicky, for 20 years, Nora and I were apart, but I felt her. I felt her living her life. I sensed her out there. Same way that you sensed the sun above the clouds on a rainy day, or the same way you'd know if something happened to Jess. If anything happened to Nora, I'd know it. And believe me, she's alive. I don't know how she did it, but I know it. She's alive. I'm sorry, do I sound totally out of my mind to you?
No. No, not at all, as a matter of fact. No, the heart has reasons reason knows not of. If you know in your heart that Nora is alive, who am I to tell you different?
I'm your wife, Sam. I am not Nora Gannon. When are you going to let her go? Can you answer me that? When?
But where is this coming from? I mean, what did I do?
I found the tickets. Sam. I was looking for money to tip the paper boy, and I found them in your briefcase. The famous trip to Tahiti with Nora tickets. If you are over her, then why do you still have those tickets? Why?
Will, how's your homework coming?
Geometry. I don't get it.
Oh, well, I tell you what, I'll be in there and help you with it in just a minute.
You're lecturing our son about commitment. How's he supposed to learn any lesson from you about commitment? You can't even make a commitment to this family.
Excuse me, Lindsay. I gave myself to this family, body and soul.
Body, yes. Soul? Oh, no, that item was stamped property of Nora Gannon a long time ago, and you just can't stop waiting for her to come back and claim that. You know what? I'm beginning to realize that woman is going to haunt me and my life forever. She is going to haunt this family forever. This is no time to be hard on yourself.
When Drew died, I walked away. I walked away from my marriage with Nora. I wouldn't forgive her. You know, just before that train wrecked, she asked me again if I if I could forgive her, and I told her I still couldn't. And now I'll never have the chance.
You are a good man.
I walked away from our marriage, our wedding. And then again that night in the garret. Now our baby's gone. And I can't ask you to forgive me. I can't. Because I don't seem to be able to forgive anybody myself.
It's okay.
It's not okay to keep making the same mistakes over and over again. But that's gonna stop right now. Because I do forgive you, Lindsay. Everything that you did, I forgive you.
RJ, I want you to drop the assault charges against Bo.
Now, why in the world would I do that?
For Nora. That's what she wanted.
Nora's dead. We don't know what she would want. Your buddy Bo made sure of that.
RJ, I know you love Nora. So did I.
And so this is how you want to repay her? Using her memory to make life easy for the man who let her die?
I'm not using her memory, RJ. I'm honoring it.
Fine. Well, you honor it your way. But Bo Buchanan is guilty as sin. He's guilty of assaulting me, of letting Todd Manning run off, disappear with Taya, and leaving Nora to fry in that train while he saved his own butt. So before I am through, he will wish that he had died on that train.
Thank you. I didn't think you could ever forgive me.
It's not enough.
You don't know how much it means to me.
Lindsay, can you forgive me? For not being there.
You're here now.
Claire, knock it off.
I'm so alone, Ben. I have no one.
Yeah, well, trust me, it won't kill you.
Loneliness kills you a little bit every day. It's like a disease.
Well, I'm not the cure.
You could be. No one understands me like you do, Ben.
Yeah, I'm afraid I do.
Your loneliness is as real as mine. You loved Vicky and you lost her. And your pain is as real as mine. Don't you just want it to go away? Don't you just wish that you could find a way to make it stop? Don't you?
Thank you.
For what?
For listening. And for not looking at me like I'm completely crazy.
Hey, you know what it is? The people who don't have your kind of love, they're the crazy ones. What are you going to do?
I'm already doing it. I hired a private investigator. He's out there. He's checking all the police stations, the hospitals, the usual drill for a missing person. And I'm going to go out to the site myself. I'm not doing anybody much good hanging around here. As a matter of fact, I'm on my way now, so I'll let myself out.
Just know that I'm praying for you and for Nora.
Thank you.
And I will do whatever I can for Will.
I appreciate that. I couldn't stand to lose either one of them right now. Will, we have to talk.
Great, so what I do this time?
Actually, it's something we've done.
We're getting a divorce.
Divorce? Why? Don't you two still love each other?
Your mother and I care very deeply about each other. But it's not enough.
So then what? What are you saying? That this marriage was a mistake? That all this was a mistake? That Jen was a mistake? I was a mistake?
No. You kids are the best thing we ever did. I mean, the best thing to come out of this marriage. We both love you very, very much.
Isn't that what you said to Mom when you married her, that you love her very, very much?
Will, I know this is tough.
Dad, well, why should I believe you now? How can I believe you? How can I believe in love at all?
Well, you believe in life, don't you? Love is a part of life. I believe that there's someone out there for you, someone special, Will. And someone you can love forever. Just because that didn't happen for your mother and me doesn't mean it won't happen for you. And she's coming. I know she is. If only you don't give up. Don't give up on love. Don't give up on yourself.
I won't, Dad. I won't give up. I won't give up. I won't. I know that Jessica is coming. I'm not gonna give up.